Hello friends, it's Robin, and welcome back to my ARK series. As the sun was rising on day 2, I figured it was time for a smithy so I could upgrade to better tools. I ventured out along the beach to gather the few remaining materials I needed in order to craft one. Once I had it crafted and placed down, I made a metal pick and hatchet so I could start gathering more efficiently. While the river rocks are a good source of initial metal, I needed to head out and find some metal nodes to harvest. I debated taking Perry, but I figured I would be faster on my own. I had to cross the river to get to the mountain that had metal on it, and I could see a baryonyx terrorizing the wildlife on the other side. I began my swim across the channel, hoping I could stay under the radar, but was immediately set upon by piranhas. They almost got me, but I made it to shore and hid behind a rock to heal up a bit before continuing on my journey. My health began to rise, and I started the harrowing climb up the mountain through the jungle. I came across an explorer note and attempted to pick it up, but could not get up on the ledge for some reason. Okay, come on. Seriously? What? After jumping like a madman to open the little box, I made the best of the XP boost by killing a couple dillos blocking my path. Continuing on my way, I came across this level 120 parasaur. It still wasn't quite at level, but it was much higher than Perry was and would be helpful while I braved the mountaintop for metal. When he was tied down, I began the process of knocking him out. As you can see, I'm not very good at paying attention to the bola, and he escaped. I was able to catch up with him and only had to throw once this time to catch him again. I got him knocked out and quickly gathered some berries to fill him up. While he was taming, I headed up the mountain a ways to start gathering metal and immediately noped out when I came across a Troodon at the top of a ledge. Luckily, he didn't aggro, but 3 dillos did, and I was fighting for my life. My parasaur tamed, so now I could ride him up the mountain for added protection. I named him Peter. My naming in this playthrough is rough, and spoiler alert, it doesn't get better. So drop some naming recommendations in the comments and I'll use them down the road. I had most of the mats I needed for a saddle minus some wood, so I chopped a tree, crafted the saddle, and Peter and I were on our way to riches. The inhabitants of the mountain were not keen on letting us claim said riches, as I was attacked by a pack of Meganura and then Compies, but we made it eventually. I found another explorer note to get Peter some experience and began gathering crystal for a spyglass before realizing I was severely dehydrated and very far from water. I jumped on Peter and we escaped down the mountain, hiding from an alpha raptor I could see running around downwind. I remembered berries give a marginal amount of water, at least enough to keep me from passing out. So I freshened up, and Peter and I continued our run through the jungle. We made it down, but the baryonyx had made his way into the water and was now blocking our path home. As is standard with ARK, I couldn't catch a break as I was attacked by a Titanoboa while assessing the path across. Oh my god, is that a Megalodon? Ooh. boat? What's he doing? Oh, it's okay. He's dead. I decided to just bite the bullet and booked it across the water. After a very productive and eventful morning, Peter and I made it home. I unloaded our bounty and found a 115 Terra had landed next to my camp. He still wasn't high enough to count for our goal, but he'd be more than good enough for some aerial movement. I got him bolaed and tranked and took a look around for something I could kill for Prime, but came up empty, so I let him tame off the raw meat. While surveying the beach, I saw a Carno in the distance. I figured I'd be safe on this rock to kill him for Prime, but he immediately tossed me off. I kited him into a pack of dinos as a distraction and ran back to check on my Terra and escape certain death. I ended up panic taming a Dillo and busied myself with some base management while waiting for the Terra to tame. I now had a full set of hide armor crafted, Dina had a new look, dinner was cooking, and some meat was spoiling for narcotics. I crafted some more arrows before recalling my newly tamed Terra. The Carno had suddenly gotten too close for comfort, so I sent in the team and they took him out super fast. As the sun was getting low in the sky, I decided it was nearly time to leave the starter area and find a place to build our long-term home. I crafted a Terra saddle and set up a quick icebox for our spoilables. Arc Automated is such a nice mod for reducing the grind. I also realized I never had time to name our Terra, so I named him Terry. I crafted a spyglass so I could see the threats of the world around us and spent the night gathering loot drops with Terry. There wasn't much nearby, but I at least got a kite and chess piece. An annoying Ichthyornis stole my narcotics and made me drop my better bow. I searched around, but it was too dark and I knew it was a lost cause, so I left it behind. Waiting for this blue drop to touch ground, I reflected on the day I had and looked towards a bright future on the horizon. A new life is always rough, but I knew I'd be rewarded for my endeavors soon enough. I wonder what day 3 has in store for us. Thanks for watching day 2. Like and subscribe so you can be notified of new episodes, and I hope you have the day you desire. Bye!